Have you ever looked at your paycheck at the end of the month and thought, this just isn't enough? Well, if so, you're not the only one. Millions of people are trying to make ends meet on a low income. But I'm here to tell you, it's not just about how much you earn, it's also about how you manage it. There was a time when Dave, like many of us, was struggling. Despite earning a decent income, he found himself broke and bankrupt. It was a difficult period in his life, but it led him to a profound realization: the power of frugal living. Dave adopted a simpler, more modest lifestyle. He cut down on unnecessary expenses, started saving and investing, and over time, he saw the benefits. His debt started to shrink and his savings grew. It wasn't an easy journey, but Dave transformed his life through frugality. 1. Save automatically. Now, you might be wondering, how can I save when I'm barely making ends meet? But as Dave explains, the secret to building wealth is to pay yourself first. That means, before anything else, set aside a portion of your income for saving. This approach is critical because it forces you to manage your money effectively. If you don't control your money, it ends up controlling you. And one of the best ways to stay in control is by consistently saving. If you save just $5 a day, you'll have saved $1,800 in a year. While it may not make you a millionaire, it can be a lifesaver when an unexpected expense comes up. And that's just the start. Over time, that money will grow, especially if you invest it wisely. By setting up an automatic transfer to your savings account, you're taking the decision-making process out of the equation. It's like having a personal money manager who's always working for you, ensuring you're saving consistently. Setting up an automatic transfer with your bank is usually a straightforward process. You simply decide on a specific amount or percentage of your paycheck and arrange for it to be transferred to your savings account every time you get paid. This way, you're saving money before you even see it. Remember, by saving automatically, you're not just stashing away money. You're building a safety net, creating a buffer against unexpected expenses, and laying the foundation for financial freedom. 2. Get rid of debt. Perhaps you're thinking, easier said than done. And yes, paying off debt is challenging. But it's also a crucial step towards financial freedom. As Dave often says, the borrower is slave to the lender. When you're in debt, your money isn't really yours, it belongs to someone else. This tip is particularly important for Dave because he himself has experienced the crippling effects of debt. After his bankruptcy, he learned the hard way how debt can derail your financial journey. Dave often recommends the debt snowball method to tackle this issue. You start by listing your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. You pay minimum payments on everything, but throw as much money as you can at the smallest debt. Once that's paid off, you move to the next smallest debt, and so on. This way, you're creating momentum and celebrating small wins along the way. This strategy might seem counterintuitive, especially when considering interest rates. But remember, personal finance is 80% behavior. It's about feeling the progress and maintaining momentum. When you see debts disappearing one by one, you're more likely to stick with the plan. Getting rid of debt is a game changer. It frees up your income for saving, investing, and spending on things you truly value. You're no longer working to pay someone else. You're working to build your own wealth. We hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, why not hit that like button and subscribe to our channel? It'll give our channel a little boost and we'll be eternally grateful. 3. Get rid of automatic subscriptions. In the age of digital convenience, it's so easy to sign up for subscription services. Streaming platforms, fitness apps, monthly snack boxes, they all seem so affordable individually. But, as Dave points out, these small, recurring expenses can add up significantly over time. Let's say you have a $10 per month music streaming subscription, a $15 monthly movie streaming subscription, and a $30 monthly gym membership. On their own, these amounts might seem manageable, but add them up and you're spending $55 a month, which is $660 per year. That's money that could be going towards your savings or paying down debt. That's why Dave recommends reviewing your subscriptions regularly and getting rid of the ones you don't need or don't use often enough to justify the cost. It might seem a bit inconvenient to give up some of these services, but the financial benefits can be substantial. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. You could add it to your emergency fund, pay off debt faster, or even invest it. If invested wisely, that $660 could grow significantly over the years. Take time to review your automatic subscriptions. Determine what's truly necessary and consider canceling the rest. 4. Create a zero-based budget. A budget may sound like a boring, restrictive tool to some, but as Dave has repeatedly emphasized, a budget is your roadmap to financial success. It gives every dollar a job, ensuring that your income is allocated in a way that aligns with your goals and values. So, what exactly is a zero-based budget? It's a method where your income minus your outgo equals zero. This means before the month begins, you're assigning each dollar to a specific category, be it savings, debt repayment, living expenses, or discretionary spending. Let's consider an example. Suppose your monthly income after taxes is $2,000. You'll start by allocating money for your most essential needs, like rent or mortgage, utilities, and groceries. Let's say these come to $1,200. Then you'll budget for debt repayment and savings. If you're following Dave's earlier tip, you're aggressively paying off debt and saving automatically. Let's allocate $400 for these categories. Finally, the remaining $400 can be divided among other categories like transportation, health, entertainment, and personal spending. See what's happening there? Every dollar of that $2,000 income has a purpose. It's either meeting a need, reducing debt, increasing savings, or providing for enjoyment. You're in control, and you know exactly where your money is going. Creating a zero-based budget can revolutionize the way you handle your finances. It encourages discipline, gives you a clear picture of your financial situation, and most importantly, it empowers you. It's your money, and a zero-based budget ensures that it's working for you, not against you. 5. Avoid eating out so much. It's undeniable that eating out is convenient, and it can be a great way to socialize or celebrate special occasions. But it's also a significant expense that can quickly eat into your budget if it becomes a regular habit. Dave knows that making small, consistent changes can have a big impact over time, and cutting back on eating out is one such change that can help save a considerable amount of money. Suppose you spend $12 on average for a lunch out during the work week. That's $60 a week or $240 a month. Now, imagine instead you decided to meal prep at home, and you could make lunch for the week for $25. That's a saving of $35 a week or $140 a month. In a year, that's a saving of $1,680. Think about what you could do with that money. That's why Dave suggests cooking more at home and reserving eating out for special occasions. It's not just about saving money, it's also about creating a healthier relationship with your finances. When you start to see the significant savings that can come from this small lifestyle adjustment, it can motivate you to find other areas where you can save. Imagine that $1,680 in your savings account, or going towards paying off your debts. It's these seemingly small changes that can lead to significant financial growth over time. With these tips from Dave Ramsey, anyone, regardless of their income, can start the journey towards financial freedom. It's about more than just money. It's about living with intention, making smart decisions, and taking control of your future. There you have it, folks. Thanks for sticking with me until the end of this video. If you found value in it, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.